As we get closer to the release of Resident Evil Village, which has almost become the biggest game of the year by default right now, more and more information is slipping out, like the reveal that Village is in fact the middle game of a trilogy. It was already pretty clear in the trailers that Village is a follow-up to Resident Evil 7, but it is in fact a direct sequel, and insider Dusk Gollum, who has an incredible track record for Capcom leaks, suggests that some of the things put in Resident Evil 7 will make a lot more sense after Resident Evil Village, suggesting with a tantalising statement that this will be the case more than any other series of titles in the series' history. Resident Evil 9, which hasn't even been announced yet, will be the final part of this mini-trilogy in the series, and after this apparently Capcom wants to branch out to tell more self-contained stories, dropping the numbering motif altogether. And indeed, this probably pans out, as Village, while very clearly still having marketing that suggests it is Resident Evil 8, is already trying to move away from numbers in the title. Once you hit a high number like 8, 9 or even 10, it does start to look a little bit silly after all. Resident Evil Village then is out on May 7th and looks to continue the Ethan Winters story, and seems to be heavily involving his family, which in fairness we don't know a whole lot about really. The rumours of a trilogy are corroborated by other reports that suggest Resident Evil 9 has actually been in development for quite a while in tandem with Village, but that we won't hear anything about 9 for quite some time. There have been numerous leaks surrounding Resident Evil and Capcom, but the company hasn't commented on anything. The latest info being that there's a bonus mode that randomises items and enemies in Village, which would be pretty interesting in fairness. Meanwhile, the company is busy promoting Village while also getting the multiplayer component RE-Verse ready, making use of beta weekends. RE-Verse is a bundled free multiplayer mode that comes with Village but is a separate download. For more on all things Resident Evil, head to nme.com.